Here we're going to take a look at the endocrine system. The final system we'll look at is the endocrine system, which is the system whereby chemical messengers, hormones, are released into the circulatory system to target organ function. They affect every part of our system. We'll look at some major glands in the body, and a few we've already met. The ovaries and the testes, part of the reproductive system as well as the endocrine, they release hormones that affect sexual development. The pancreas, part of the digestive system as well as endocrine, makes insulin and glycogen that impacts blood sugar levels. We continue to look at the endocrine system, and I want to make sure that you note that a student taking this course does not need to memorize the glands. We want to cover the material as a way to create appreciation for how important the endocrine system is. And in the Google Classroom, if you're taking our 200-hour certification program, you will find an excellent video to locate the pineal and the pituitary gland by Gil Headley. There are also other supporting videos in there along with these theory videos. There are 4 major glands to explore in the head and neck. The hypothalamus is the size of an almond. It links the endocrine and the nervous system. It gathers intel and sends it to the pituitary gland. It regulates body temperature, hunger, thirst, emotional attachment, and sleep. The pituitary is the master gland, and it's the size of a pea. It governs growth, sex function, blood pressure, energy management, pain management, and breastfeeding. The pineal gland produces melatonin to regulate sleep patterns. The parathyroids and the thyroid, located in the throat, influences metabolism, and it regulates heart and breathing rates. It also impacts sexual, sleep functions, growth, and development. So as we orientate more for the endocrine system and the chakras, you can sit and close your eyes. You can take a few breaths. The pituitary and the hypothalamus, now imagine that you could turn your eyes around and you're looking backwards into your own skull. The place where the line of sight of your eyes would cross is where the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland are situated. This site is sometimes associated with the third eye, Ajna chakra, in yoga. For the pineal, now imagine that there is a little mini you standing on the site of the pituitary gland in your head, facing forward. If you put your arms above your head and did a little backflip, imagine like you're doing a back dive into a swimming pool, you will land on the pineal gland. Keep your attention in this spot for a few breaths. The pineal gland is sometimes associated with the 7th chakra. Now we have the thyroid and parathyroid. If you bring your attention to your throat, the thyroid wraps around your trachea just below your voice box. When you hum lightly and bring your attention to this area, this location is sometimes associated with the 5th chakra, which regulates communication. Take a few easy breaths and open your eyes. The final gland we'll look at is the adrenal gland. And the adrenal gland sits in a fatty pad that lies just above the kidneys. It produces adrenaline, cortisol, and steroid hormones. It also assists in our fight or flight response.